Okay, we're going to be starting with a session. It's nearly 2 in the afternoon, 13:55 in the clock. It's a Monday. It's the 25th of August 2025. Okay, so it is Pluto, Venus along with Moon. So mind and things connected with luxury, entertainment. Pluto's influence on it. So Pluto is disruptive, but I don't know how it affects the reading. Okay, we will continue what I was not able to do yesterday because by mistake the reading was paused for some amount of time. So whatever check that was done on the pendulum then went on to get not recorded. So hopefully we will not make the same mistake now. Okay, we'll go ahead. So continuing with the session, yesterday the question was about who are the people, which versions of my sister Varsha. All this is Varsha, but it comes that they're different people. Other photos of her after the marriage. This is after the marriage at the reception. Says she's different from the one who got married. This is the Mehendi. Says this one and that one, this one and this one are two different people. That's what it said yesterday. We'll check again. This is the one who got married at the Gurdwara, the way all Sindhi marriages happen. So this happened at Jhulelal Mandir in the Gurdwara. Okay, this is on the day of the marriage. So we're going to check in stages who is who. So stage 1 is the Mehendi, which is this. Stage 1 is the Mehendi, which is this photo, this and this. Stage 2 is the marriage, which is this and this. Stage 3 is the reception. Stage 3 is the reception, which is this and this. Stage 4 is after she's gotten married, this within the first 1 year. This also may be in and around the first few years. This in 2005, after Sharanya has been born, it is 11/12/2005. Sharanya has been born on the 2nd of May 2005. Now this woman, who is she? Number 1. Number 2, to this photo in 2005, is this version of Anita, which frankly telling you, I've seen this look many times on some version of Shalina, who's Varsha Indu. So I believe this could be the woman who can be Anita also and Shalina also, or Varsha also. This photo again is 2005. However, at this do, both are present. She's also present and she's also present. But here it is the 12th, here it is the 17th. They're two different days. She's supposed to be Anita, but that smile is one version of Shalina. This photo taken out on the 17th of November 2005. Earlier there's a party at my 4 Jaswell, first floor, 9 New Marine Lines. This is me in the back over here. You have changed my looks sometime in 2008. तुमने हमारा चेहरा डीएनए हुकूमत अडवाणी से निकाल दिया है हम पे. हमारे डीएनए तुमने किसी और को दिया है या हमारे डीएनए को काटा है. This is me as late as 2005 in Bombay, in Fojasville, where I say I have grown up from childhood 1973. You took my identity and gave it to whom? Who are you supporting? The ones who have removed the identity of the originals. This is original me. Not this bloody woman, that's a duplicate. This is original me. As late as 2005. Sometime in 2007, 8, 9, you have removed Hukumatra Advani's genes from me and put it to whom? Every good Atma born by birth you have replicated with a criminal. Kal Sham ke time between 8:10 and 8:14 in the night, you played some sound of change, a bell tinkling on the right shoulder or the upper back or to the right side of my face. Here, you played some sound and there were some bastards talking some shit from that ugly black fan, as usual. At that time, I asked the pendulum if I, the holder of the pendulum, was a incarnation of Hitler, and I got a yes. So I was surprised. And I said, am I a incarnation of Hitler? It said yes. Then I said, are you answering me in the body holding the pendulum, or that who's hiding under my skin who played the coin sound, or a tinkling sound or a bell sound last evening between 8:10 and 8:14 in the night? It said the one hiding under my skin who is remotely playing all the fucking sounds connected with this fan and connected with what you have hidden under my body, that is Hitler. Connected with those working at Neuralink, Elon's camp, the beast who is shape-shifting for everybody between 5'5" to 5'7" height or 5'9" height. He's not the original, he is not good. Rajkumar is 5'5". They say he has played the role of Rocky Fernandez at some point in time. He could have played, I checked about Mr. Raj from Colors. It says he was removed in 2010. Since then, the reality show run by SKF has been using his salary of 20 crores, 16 crores only to launder black money into white salary. The CEO of that company is no more. The employees of that company and other journalists need to get together or they will eat you up alive. Even if you are duplicates, you are only a parking slot for money, nothing more. You're going to be gone very soon. Once you're gone, you're not returning to any form that is visible to any eye. Understand how the situation is. You can't be that desperate you'll do anything for a short time. That means you really come from Nark. Where you come from? Hi, anybody over here? Are you tired because you've gone to Chile yesterday? If I can ask you, the people who went with you is Umesh and Shambhav E. Umesh Hingorani, his mother Kailash Hingorani, Papa's sister. Mr. Kani Advani also went with you. Mr. Kiran Narottam Das Merchant also went with you. Tumona Hingorani also went with you. Suchitra Mirchandani Advani also went with you. All of you are in the Atmic form. All of you are souls. Do you have my physical body on you? Are you in the physical body as of now? When you've gone to visit her, are you on earth in the physical body? Is that one of the reasons I'm doing the readings a little late, to give you a little respite after you get back? No, do you need respite? You are energetic one way or the other? I wanted to ask you about the CIA agents and the Feds and the FBI who have passed on. They were with you earlier. Are they with you as of now? Shirdi Sai Baba has sent them away to their respective ancestors and ancestries to join them at their realms earned by them. Their forward journey and all the ceremonies for it was done. Those who were stealth mode removed from the body and replicated. They've gone back to their ancestries and to their earned realms. That process is already finished. The food that was offered in abundance was primarily to ensure they have a safe journey back home. Okay, are you willing to discuss now your photos or who's supposed to be you? Okay, I'll start at the very beginning. This photo over here is Mr. Kani Advani. I want to understand. Is this photo over here Mr. Kani Advani? That's not Mr. Kani Advani. That's a morphed photo. Okay, so we leave it to the side. Is this Kani Advani's sister, Koshi Gupta? Is she in her human form as of today? We're talking about this lady being Kaushalya Advani Koshi Gupta. She says she's not in her human form anymore. So is this lady in her human form? Is this lady in her human form today? Was she murdered? Was she murdered in 1993 and replicated? Did Sonia Gandhi government, Rajiv Gandhi government, Congress government, Rahul Gandhi, did they know about it? Did they know she had been replicated? So you're saying, did the Congress have a hand in it? Did the BJP have a hand in it? Did the underworld have a hand in it? It's the same lot of people who got rid of Suchitra Mirchandani Advani and replaced her with who? Somebody connected with Cotton Green? A Katka Bai? Jharu Katka Bai? Without insulting Suchitra Mirchandani Advani, just to know what the truth is. The Jharu Pocha Katkabai has cleaned our home at number 4 Jaswell Ever, who went on to take the place of Suchitra Mirchandani Advani. Okay, now let me ask you a question, because the topic is Suchitra Mirchandani Advani, which is very important. Let's ask. So she's no more. She's my father's younger sister, Kaushalya Advani. This is Suchitra Mirchandani Advani. They could have tried screwing around with her face. This is also Suchitra Mirchandani Advani. This is also Suchitra Mirchandani Advani. They could have tried morphing her face, I don't know. But up to here, she was still alive. This is her. This is her. This is her for sure. This is her. And this is her, where I say they have slashed her mouth. It's not done by me, it's done by somebody else. These are her later photos. This is her later photo. This is her later photo. They say this is morphed. Not morphed, this is a replica of the original. Not the original is what it is saying. If there is anywhere else I can find a photo. Okay, this lady in this sari, the reddish sari. This photo was taken at Nataraj Hotel. It was hosted by Ramesh. It was hosted by Taru Chacha. It was hosted by Kailash Aunty. It was hosted by Subhash Uncle. It was hosted by Mr. Okay, just bear with me till I get used to this. Okay, this photo that I just showed you, this colored photo over here, this is Suchitra Advani, Mirchandani Advani. This party was hosted by whom? Subhash Uncle. Did Mr. Subhash Gupta, the husband of Koshi Gupta, who I showed you earlier, Kaushalya Advani, did he host the party? Did Ramesh Chacha host the party? Did Taru Chacha host the party? Did Kailash Aunty host the party? Was it at Nataraj, the hotel where this party was hosted at? Did our father I-Advani host the party? He's Kailash Advani's or Kailash Hingorani or Mrs. Ritu Malia's real brother? What I'm trying to understand over here is this lady still in her human body? Is this lady in her human body? Is she in her human body the way I am? Is this the same lady at another do? Is this the same lady at another do? So let's just see. Is she seen properly? Okay. Is she Koshi Gupta? Is she the same as Koshi Gupta? Is she the same lady as Koshi Gupta that you see over here? I showed you Kaushalya Advani. I showed you this is Kaushalya Advani. So is this lady and this lady the same? Is this lady and this lady the same? Is this lady and this lady the same is my question. Are these the same people? This one and this one. She is the sister of this. She is the wife of this. They were friends in school and college. This whole lot used to party together, including my mom, because they were born in this batch. They're the ones who used to go to the jam sessions in the daytime. They all went to the same similar schools, colleges, lived in the same South Bombay. This is why they would marry within the community of Sindhis only, or then people they met in school and college, not outside. These two were friends, this and this. Her parents used to socialize with their parents. My Nana, that's Nana Nani children. My Dada Dadi and her parents used to socialize in the same group. She and she were friends. They knew each other from school and college. That is why you, when you come with your sick attitude, you stand out like a stinking sore thumb. You just don't fit in, no matter how you take the face. Making sounds under my body, you imbecile, doesn't quite do it. It speaks that you are very illiterate, desperate, and tu katka bai category se aati hai. Criminal, sick and toxic that you are. You just don't know how to earn it the proper way. 20 years, you're going to be in the dumps. You know how to steal, you don't know how to earn. It's not going to take you anywhere. कोई भी किसी का भी बॉडी सूट पहन सकता है, लेकिन कमाई आता नहीं है. नर्क तुम्हारे लिए ठहरा है. तुम पे इतने श्राप है ऐसे ऐसे आत्माओं का, तो कहाँ निकलेगा? तुम मर मर के जिएगा. That's all that can be said. For everybody replaced with shit. Getting rid of good atmas, putting criminals in their place. You stench of a sewer hole. asking about this lady who was same Suchitra Mirchandani Advani. Okay, this lady. Is this lady in her human body today? Is she supposed to be Mr. Ramesh Advani's wife, legally wedded wife? Is she supposed to be living at Ali Asgar Road today with Ramesh Advani? Are you saying both of them are clones? They've grabbed the real Mr. Ramesh Advani's property. Nikhil Advani is in his human body. Her son Nikhil Advani is still alive in the human body. No, he's got clones. Nick, Nixie, Nikhil, you are saying are clones for the real Nikhil Advani. Her womb-related son is still in his human body. Her husband is still in his human body. You're saying the one who's living at Ali Asgar Road is a clone? Is she connected with the Ray Road, Cotton Green, East, from the Middle East? Hand in glove with the Marathi, bottom of the pyramid of Bombay? Criminals of the highest order? Huge amount of criminal activity in their entire syndicate, all the way to Elon's camp and Trump's camp. They're the same Easters. They shapeshift for Rahul Gandhi. They shapeshift for Narendra Damodar Das Modi. The real Rahul Gandhi from Congress is in his human body today. The real Narottam Das Merchant is in his human body today. For every good Atma, had they murdered and then replaced them with criminals, lookalikes? If I can ask you about this lady, along with another photo of hers in later years, that's over here, in the red sari. Can you tell me which year she was murdered in? Was she CRISPR to look as anybody else when she was murdered? Was she put out somewhere without a memory to be somebody else? Was she just murdered, like removed from her body so she goes to the afterlife? And gets replaced by that from the Cotton Green area, CST to Parel somewhere? High level of criminals, a very criminal network. They're the actual criminals who spoiled the name and put all the suspicion on everybody but themselves. They've been functioning this way from the time she has entered and slowly unscrewed everything in our setup, leaving very few people behind, so they can lay blame on people who have actually been at the receiving end. They lie a lot. When did this lady get murdered? I want to ask you. When was this lady murdered? 1984. Was this lady murdered in 1984? Did she leave her body in 1984 is the question. Did she leave her body in 1985? Was she murdered so that she leaves her body in 1986? Is that when she exited out of the human body? Was this done at Tata Memorial Research Medical Research Center? Is that what is the problem? She had uterus cancer. She was going for treatment to them. You're saying it is the medical research center that had her removed from the body and cloned and replaced with a lookalike who used to work at our home. It was done by the Tata Research Center, Tata Medical Research Center for Cancer. Was she kept alive somewhere for some time before she was murdered? The replica entered in her place earlier to that? I am not Patsy and I am not Patsy's daughter. I am Jaya. I got my own mom. My family would never do such trashy activities ever. We wouldn't dare touch it. It's the most anti-God activity anybody can ever do. We would not ever give with it. दो रोटी कम खाओ, कितना खाएगा? लेकिन गलत कर्म नहीं करते हैं. It's damn difficult getting out of. One bloody stop, you're getting channa mungfali, fill your stomach with it. You get down to go and eat a vada pav, or you go to get a burger from somewhere and leave the station. By the time you come back, you miss the train. You sit all night waiting for another one, or walk it. Not interested. If not here, next stop we will find something. Don't fucking play sounds from my body. You don't have the right to. कटका बाई और मेड सर्वेंट बनने लायक भी तू नहीं रहेगा जब तू आगे वाले जन्मों में तू निकलेगा. तू ऐसे जन्मों में आओगे कीड़ा मकोड़ा भी तुमको देख नहीं पाएगा. शायद पता नहीं वो भी टट्टी करते हैं क्या करते हैं. नर्क इज excreta, piss, vomit, pus, fire, water. That's nark. And whatever is able to exist in a life form within it. How dare you interfere with our setup? One by one, you have gotten rid of how many people? And brought in what damn bloody fucking spit-worthy trash? You need to go back to the scriptures, not twisted by a twisted, ugly, sick mind like yours. Read it for what it is, alright? And don't come to my house. Not even by voice. Let my mom go into the afterlife. तुमको सीधा नहीं किया. Let Shirdi Sai Baba take it and take care of it. You make all the money on the name of the gods you make fun of. तो कितना हराम खोर है. इंडिया के अंदर रस्ते रस्ते पे कोने कोने पे टेम्पल है. बड़े बड़े टेम्पल्स के अंदर thousands of crores, bigger than the bigger industrialists, पैसा वहाँ पे डोनेशन देते रहते हैं भाव के साथ फॉर द गॉड. वो पैसा तू यूटिलाइज करता है गवर्नमेंट के तौर से, पर whatever is associated with those gods, you don't believe in it. You're talking Advait and behind my home. Every time you are doing the wrong activity, you call it Advait. How can you do it? You are forever taking stuff from things that are properly documented and twisting it. How you can do it? You do the most horrendous crimes. You are so shameless when you are sending the replicas. They are shapeshifters. They are depleting all the resources, blaming those who have honestly earned it. Started also at very, very Simple level. Everyone's not born with a golden spoon in the mouth. You grab the assets and you throw and spit at those who earn the money. Blame them unnecessarily. Fool all the crowds. If you are Baha'i and Advait is stealing, why you held the Bhagavad Gita? To win an election. Whereas you're supposed to be a bloody atheist. The beast is one of them who shapeshifts for Narendra Damodar Das Modi, who like Rahul Gandhi is no more. तू कितना डेस्परेट है, तो कौन से घटिया लोका का आत्मा है? Darling, is this you, Varsha? Is this Aarti? Is this Artha, Nina's daughter? Your mother's sister's daughter? Who is this? Is she in her body? Is she still alive? This cheap woman entered our home when? In 1996, 1993? When did this woman enter Forge Aswell? (1993). She's still alive? Is she Jay? She's kith and kin of Jay? Has she shapeshifted at J1801 Purva Palm Beach amongst those brown skinned girls to do jharu katka at my home over here? Did she ever visit 2023-24? She lives in India, this woman. Is she involved in criminal activity as of today? Is she involved in the stealing and grabbing of assets in other countries? Is she involved in the shape-shifting? She's still alive? Now question is, this woman, is she this woman who was at the marriage? Is this woman at the marriage at the Gurdwara? Are they the same? Is the one in the pink Aarti Artha, Nina's daughter? Aarti Artha, some replica hired by her to stand in for her? Is this girl in the pink alive today? She was murdered on the night of her marriage or before her reception? Is it true that the girl who had the reception at the Sagar Matha who turned up over there turned up 2 hours late? If not 2 hours, 1.5 hour or 2.5 hours late, and all the guests were waiting? Is it true she came very late for her own reception? She blamed it on the hairstylist and on the clothes and her mother-in-law wanting her to change and complaining about whatever she was complaining about really happened. Was it true what she was complaining about as the reason why she was late for the reception? Is it true that's the reason why she was late? Was there 420 business happening in the background as a reason why she was late? Sagar Matha is a military Indian Army property that we got because they were kind enough to give it to us. at Navy Nagar, somewhere on the way to Navy Nagar. Coming to this photo, this girl is still around. Is she still in her human body? She is connected with Katkabai and with Ray Road. She is involved in high-level crime, high-level criminal activity. Is she staying today at Sharan? Is she living at Sharan today? Is she living as Anita at Ravi Kiran today? Did this woman come to J1801 Purva Palm Beach as one of the girls doing jharu pocha at my home? But they were brown skinned, nothing like this. The boy, you say there was a boy amongst them who is the beast, who came to this house to do jharu pocha with the identity of dead Mrs. Madhav E. Reddy. He and she are brother, sister or cousins. This one. She is standing in for JAYA.ADVANI, file name cat, who is you. They had a hand in your murder. They had a hand in your abduction, being taken to Panvel for 9 years. They shapeshift in the NIA too, shamelessly. They shapeshift at Apollo Hospital too, shamelessly. Is the connect got to do with Hakim Chatlani's India Book House? Rekha Savita's father being a partner in Chennai. Rekha Savita, one of them knowing, I think, Apollo Hospital, somebody over there. Did this useless network get rid of somebody in the Hakim Chatlani network and replace them with people who are criminal like themselves, indirectly affecting Apollo Hospital? Has that happened? Has this girl and her network shapeshifted for Koshi Gupta at some point in time? Later on, did they bring in big actresses like Katrina, I don't know, but Katrina Kaif to shapeshift, crisping her as Koshi Gupta? Or then the lady who just cannot remember anything, she says, I get up from the sofa, I come to the landline, I'm sitting on the chair, but I'm sitting there blank for 1 hour and I don't know what I've come here to do. Did they murder that lady? Was that the real Koshi Gupta or Kaushalya.ADVANI they murdered, connected with Brunton Road, Four Seasons Apartments? Was that some actress that they murdered and grabbed her wealth on the back of it? Is this got to do with the splitting of the ITR, as well as cloning the, I don't know, just biometricking eyes to the RSS, the ATS, and doing the ET of the EDs, that's Enforcement Directorate? It is this criminal network. She's part of a criminal network. Is she you, Varsha.ADVANI? Does she steal genes and genomes of people when they're sleeping and produce babies and then sell them? Is she involved in abusing children or having them abused? Does she trade them overseas? Am I wed these fucks? Siddaramaya's share was got by who? The duplicate Suchitra Advani's network of criminals? This woman is involved in it, in the grabbing of seats for whoever they wish to support. They're a criminal network. They have extended themselves to America and Russia. One thing I want to understand over here. What I find really strange over here is this is Chitru auntie, who's no more. This is Shambhav E. Krishnan, who was married to my cousin Umesh Ingurani. What I find really strange is they both look with the same look. Both seem very, very quizzical, with the same kind of look. I'm wondering why. This is in the 70s and this is 2005. Both are daughter-in-laws in the Advani household. But ideally this should have a timestamp on it. It doesn't have a timestamp. This is for sure in the 70s. But this look and this look are the same. This is one daughter-in-law married to my father's brother. That's him. That's the real Mr. Ramesh Advani. And this is his wife, Suchitra Mirchandani Advani. That's her father, Parsaram Mirchandani, who was very badly treated in her house, except that she had already been gone in 86. And it's he who was null by mouth or trying desperately to talk and being infuriated by Nikhil. While he was laid up in bed, helpless, but he's being provoked all the time. This look and this look are the same. I don't know why they look like exactly the same. What is the coincidence of it? She has the same look as this look. Did you morph a photo or what did you do? This party really happened in Bangalore. I was very much here. And not in Mangalore, Bangalore. God's gift, RMB. Yeah, you can see. Not, I don't make stories. I don't lie. This is me. This is supposed to be Ritu Malia. This is supposed to be Ramesh Advani. You cut my genes and changed my looks. But for most of my life, I look like this. I don't serve jack shit. You steal ancestry, the day we go to the realm, we fuck it up for you. I'm giving you an oath openly. तुम थोड़ा जो है स्क्रिप्चर्स पढ़ो क्योंकि तुमको कुछ आता नहीं है एंड नॉलेज इज़ यूजफुल. जो जिनके साथ तुमने खेला है वो तो वापस गए हैं. दे आर ऑल टुगेदर. दे रोटेट themselves between this apartment and where the real Anu Sadrangani you have gone, making her look like a ogre with autoimmune, and you air her. Surely the thrashy crowd didn't tell Raga they're going to make him the next PM when they view some trash of an old lady not well being aired on fucking dark web. surely that's not going to make you a PM. Where's the real Rahul Gandhi? Katka Bai ka beta. Where's the real Rahul Gandhi? चोरी करना बस नौकर जात जो घर पे रख नहीं सकते हैं, इतने बेहुदा लोग, वही ऐसे चीप टैक्टिक्स करे. Nobody with ability to govern would ever dare to do such sick acts. The beast can very well shapeshift for Raga, as well as late Mr. Narendra Damodar Das Modi. It takes stink to do what you've done. Stink! Just the way you held the Bhagavad Gita in hand, but you are the beast. Shape-shifting for dead people. You're useless. Totally useless. You'll notice this is the same get-together. She's no more in her body. Whether she looks like this or not, don't know. They may have morphed her photo because they're desperados. So she and my cousin Umesh Ingurani are no more. She's one daughter of S.M. Krishna. This is Chitru at the same do. I need to ask about her. Darling, if I can ask you, is that Suchitra Mirchandani Advani the original who got married to Mr. Ramesh Advani? Is she the same lady who is in this photo as a married woman with the rest of the Advani family in the 70s? Is she the same woman? Is this woman a replica of the real Suchitra Mirchandani Advani? Is she the womb-related mother of Nikhil Advani? This woman? She was brought in 1986 on the back of Suchitra Advani being murdered. This woman. Did this woman ever work for Kani Advani and Anu Sadrangani at number 4 Jaswal, first floor, 9 New Marine Lines, Bombay 20? Is she the one who committed suicide, on the back of which the other one came and worked for 15-18 years? The Chutta Kamwali Bai? She was plugged in her place, the one who committed suicide, connected with that one room with 2 dark girls and 1 dark boy. This is that woman. SL is connected to this woman's setup. J is connected to this woman's setup. Anita is connected to this woman's setup for stealing Ravi Kiran building. SRK is a duplicate, but he comes from her family itself. Is he the real Nikhil Advani? He has shapeshifted or CRISPR'd himself as Nikhil Advani at some point in time, or he shapeshifts for Nikhil Advani at times. He's connected with Rajkumar, the boy who was doing the katka of my home, Jharu katka of my home. They are responsible for what happened to Anu Sadrangani at Chile. Is it because of them that Anu Sadrangani is in Chile? It is because of Rosie Fernandez and Rosie Fernandez's children that Anu Sadrangani is in Chile. Agnello Fernandez shapeshifted for Mr. Kiran Narottam Das Merchant and took her to Chile. Yet it is cotton green DNA who has stood in for Anita. She's a replica of Anu, who's in Chile. For grabbing wealth, her family does the grabbing of the wealth and the properties and the OC. Kidnapping them and taking them and harassing them in another country, or even in this country, Fernandez does. Bad mouthing people, Fernandez does. Lying about people, Fernandez does. Confusing people, Fernandez does. Replicating people and grabbing OCs, this woman does. She and her network. This is the woman who got Siddharamaiah in Karnataka his seat. Was there foul play in Siddharamaiah getting his seat at Karnataka this time? This woman called people for lunch before Siddharamaiah had that election. That had a purpose, that lunch had a purpose. It was 1 week before Siddharamaiah got his seat. This woman gets it for him. He helps her grab the OCs and ECs and steal stuff. They grab properties of people on purpose. Are they going to get caught now in the future? The ED is chasing the tail of MLAs. God knows what kind of people they are. Real work, though, they are keeping their eyes shut. This woman is still in her human body. This one. Does she live at Ali Asgar Road even today? At Bangalore? Is this woman a byproduct of her network in the green? With face of Varsha Advani, Shalina. Is she you, Varsha? The real Varsha Advani, born on 22nd December 1975. Is that her? She has come to my house to do Jharu Katka, to throw weight around 2024, 2025, pretending to be Mrs. Madhav E. Reddy ever? Did she do that? Is there any connect between this woman? Is this the real Anu Sadrangani? This one? Is this the real Anu Sadrangani? I want to know. Has this girl shapeshifted for Shalina also, Varsha, in the past? Now, in the last 10 years, has she shapeshifted for Varsha, Shalina? The same woman? Has this woman ever shapeshifted for Anita? Is this woman and this woman the same? Are these two the same woman? One as mother, one as daughter. They belong to the same network of criminals. They shapeshift for Anita and Varsha in rotation. These two. The green and that sari. This one and this one. They shapeshift for the identity of Anu Sadrangani, who is in Chile. She's unconscious. Yesterday they have harassed her through the night. You guys had gone over there in rotation. What is it? They harass her and they put it up on dark web. And Rahul Gandhi's duplicate gets idiots from the crowd saying they're going to vote him as the next PM on the back of that kind of shit. Aired on the dark web. So they're going to have a PM who harasses an unconscious woman, brings in criminals to duplicate the original Anu Sadrangani, lies through his teeth, harasses elderly people. You're going to be the next PM of India. Aren't you already the PM of India? As Narendra Damodar Modi. Because it is the criminal network that's shape-shifting for both Congress as well as BJP. 60% of the BJP has been decimated and criminals have been placed in their place. Exactly like this. Neither is this the original Anu, neither is this the original Varsha. They shape-shift in turns. For dead JAYA.ADVANI and unconscious actually, looking like an ogre, autoimmune woman called Anu Sadrangani. Do you want to know who Anu Sadrangani really is? I want you as government to remember one thing. Monarchy supersedes governance and government. And she's not monarchy over here. She's monarchy in the upper realms. That's because she has given away so much and not felt much. She has come to earth to net you. You're going to be rusticated from the school of life. That means when you leave from the body, to नर्क जा रहा है, नर्क का जो existence है, तू एक कीड़ा मकोड़ा बनने लायक नहीं रहेगा, तू parasite बैक्टीरिया सिर्फ वो फॉर्म पे रहेगा. कर्म करना पड़ता है, हमने तो कुछ किया नहीं है. So it makes no difference. For your welfare, yet once again, things are being documented. Afterwards you whine, wail, cry compassion, cry mercy. History is history, it's over and done with. झेलना तुमको ही है, nobody else. Since this is out of the way, we've understood what is what. This is me whose DNA you've restructured. I've gone on the Advani family and that's Anu Sadrangani. Now her though you removed, treated her really badly. This one. You treated her really badly at Bhatia Hospital. Then you have removed her and taken her wherever she is. Anyway, her whole journey was one of self-realization. Once she leaves for her abode, she won't care. In fact, what you've done yesterday, she was not her, this one. This is my father, Mr. Kani Advani. This is me. That's my mother, Anu Sadrangani. You've been so disgusting. You've had to do these kind of things on my hands. Because you're an ugly being. A very, very ugly, ugly being. Don't put Carolites as my mother. You stinking, stealing bitch. You are not my mother. Who Samdani knew you had done a switch. He asked you who I am. I'm not your daughter. Because I am not a Carolite. I am actually this girl. Who you have fucked around with genes. This is my father by birth. That's my mother by birth. The ones who brought me up. No fucking daughter. तुम्हारी जो गटर की बेटी है या किसी भी गटर की बेटी है, तुमने हमारा आइडेंटिटी चोरी करके उस पर डाल दिया है, उसको अब्रॉड रवाना कर दिया है चोरी करने के लिए. डोंट यू डेयर, यू सिक हो, बी केयरफुल. तू गटर की पैदाइश है, औरत. You made India reek of stink of the sewers of Nark. You are the sewers at Nark. The way you have done things at this country, you made India a absolute useless place to live at. You stink, you steal. You are the sewers of the Brahmand, atomically. Make sure you stinking beast, shape-shifting in key positions, understands it. You disempowered, ugly Atma. You will not be spared from the upper realms. That I am warning you in advance. तू तो poverty ridden ही पैदा हुआ है. वो तो बस पैसों के लिए, एक जन्म के लिए. बहुत जल्द एक टाइम आने वाला है, तू इतना impoverished है कि तुमको शरीर ही नहीं मिलेगा और तू गिड़गिड़ाएगा शरीर के लिए. बस एक शरीर, ताकि तू बाहर निकल के थोड़ा breathe कर पाए. You will not get it. That's Nark. But it is earned by you. Make sure you fucks understand it. There's righteous act and unrighteous. You've been downright cheap and unrighteous. What I want to understand is, this is the sari in which I was shown by Satya Sai Baba. Who is this woman? Is she Anu Sadrangani? The one in this photo is Anu Sadrangani. Is she Anu Sadrangani? In this purple sari, is she Anu Sadrangani, Varsha? Is this JAYA.ADVANI? Now this JAYA.ADVANI is my father. Is he my father? This man is my father. Of the holder of the pendulum, is he the father? Is he the father? The woman who is in this sari, is she Anu Sadrangani, Varsha? This one is Anu Sadrangani. The one in the middle is me. This is me, the holder of the pendulum. I live at J1801 Purva Palm Beach on the 18th floor. They've messed with my hands. They're trying to steal whatever little identity that's left. So this is how they like stealing biometrics. This is how they like stealing biometrics. This country is not worth putting 2 paisa in, to tell you quite frankly. It is going to get to a place far worse. Pakistan to is an understatement. सिरिया विरिया एज एन अंडरस्टेटमेंट. अब जो होने को है वो कुछ अलग ही है. It's not worth giving these people one paisa. Not even one futta kona they are worth. You know, when they do a pilot, we can let you know there's time. They're also testing. But when the avalanche comes and when the tsunami comes, nobody has a chance. Just wipes out everything. But you cannot blame me. It started 2006, telling Maria there's something wrong. Instead of sorting, it got turned on me, making my life, for no rhyme or reason, a total fuckhole. The holder of the pendulum is standing between a man and a woman. The man is JAYA.ADVANI, my father, in 2001, January 29th or 30th or 31st. The woman wearing the purple or the mauve and pink sari. She is Anu Sadrangani, who's in Chile today. Autoimmune, looking like an ogre, who Fernandez airs and gets the votes for Raga, the beast. Raga, the beast, is the real Rahul Gandhi, Sonia, Rajiv Gandhi's son. Rahul Gandhi, Sonia, Rajiv Gandhi's son, is in his human body today. Is he in the afterlife? Has he gone to the higher realms? Is he Rohika Chagla and all together? Are they together since they knew each other? Has Cyrus joined y'all? Has Cyrus gone to the lower realms? Atala, Vitala? No, you say he's gone to Patal? On Kailash Auntie's birthday, which was the 12th of August 2025, was Cyrus Mistry sent away to Patal on that day? A judgment went against him for something that happened in 1991. Keeping him aside, Rahul Gandhi and Rohika Chagla Mistry on the higher realms. Okay, you've gone very, very, very strong. Good. Alright, I'm trying to understand, Varsha. This lady is the mother of this baby? The one in the purple sari, this baby and this blue thing, this and this is the same? Is this and this the same? Is this and this the same? Is the holder of the pendulum? This being 1974 first birthday celebration, this being 2001 at Sagarmatha, the reception which you say the girl was murdered and another girl came to sit at the reception 2 hours later than when she was supposed to arrive at Sagarmatha. I am the sister I have not been CRISPRed so far. I have been the constant Jaya. Jaya Kanayalal Hukumatrai Gurmukh Das Advani. This is Kanayalal Hukumatrai Gurmukh Das Advani. My father. That's supposed to be Anu Sadrangani. So this and that blue is the same person, the holder of the pendulum. They have messed with my identity big time. Are they going to narc for it, for doing that? Have they re-CRISPRed me in some way? Have they gotten rid of Hukumatrai Advani's genealogy in my body and gone and put it into that who is living abroad, pretending to be me or pretending to be blue-blooded? Is she actually Katka Bai background? If they had to unedit her genes, would she go back to the Paidhoni, Crawford Market, Abdul Rahman Street, Samuel Street maybe? Hath Gadi wala background? Is that woman going to be caught and found out is my question in this lifetime? Is she connected with Hitler's reincarnation? Do they beat elderly people? Are they the street smart people who are from very poor backgrounds from Bombay? Are they criminals shaking hands, poverty-ridden Bombay to the Middle East? Are they going to get caught? Now, one thing I want to ask you, in this photo, you see this lady is supposed to be Anu Sadrangani. She is the same as this. Is she the same as that? This woman, Varsha, looks the same. Both are supposed to be the same woman. This being my mom, that being her in a later time. This is 2001, January. This is 2005, November, close to 2006. The bastards keep doing Advait, Advait. Take it and shove it up, you fucking ass. I want to understand one thing. Those two photos, are they the same woman playing Anu Sadrangani? The one in the dark sari and the one in the mauve sari. One is at Sagar Matha, the other one is 2005 November at Fojaswil. Are they the same woman? The second woman is a shapeshifter for the real Anu Sadrangani. Did she steal the identity of the real Anu Sadrangani, the real Mrs. Anita, ex-Mrs. Anita Advani, and widowed Anita Merchant? Now that woman has shapeshifted for Varsha as well. Is it the same person who has shapeshifted for Varsha, Shalina, as well as, did that woman come to my house to do Katka ever? 24, 25 or 24, 23? Did this woman come to Katka in my home? She's actually a young girl under that face pretending to be an elderly woman. They steal a lot. They steal by way of association, just going to places and technologically with association changing identity. The maid who worked in my home after the last quarter of 2022, were they grabbing identity and changing identity? Changing ownership just by association? India's government of criminals is involved in the activity of grabbing assets. Are they actually just criminals who sell God also? Was the Congress and the BJP of the 70s of that quality? 70s, 80s, 90s, were they of that quality? Were many of them murdered and replicated by the criminal network, who only job is, no matter how they shapeshift, but it is to murder, plunder and steal? Is that what has happened? Is that an open secret actually? Have our domestic helps themselves left this country and gone away abroad? Have many, some of them, actually left India and gone away abroad because this has become like a shithole on the back of huge amount of criminal activity? And no real governance? Is India's military aware of it? Is India's military going to do something about it? Along with, if they need the help of world military, just take it and finish it off, man. Now, if I have to ask you about Queen Anne's identity, just to be absolutely sure, is this Queen Anne of a previous lifetime? Is this Queen Anne of a previous lifetime, who lost many children of hers? Is this Queen Anne of a previous lifetime? The one in the mauve sari. Is Queen Anne of a previous lifetime? Was I her son as one of the children born but didn't survive more than 5 to 7 years? Am I that who was sickly when I was born in this birth also? Am I one of her sick children, let's just say very sensitive at birth, health-wise? So was I one of the children born to Queen Anne in that old century, one of the kids who did not survive in those years? So we've got that on record. They want to change Queen Anne's line. Is that what they want? They want to infuse bad atmas, cloning them, hoping that when they get out of the body, they will reverse the soul. Are they scared of Queen Anne's soul? They're scared of Queen Anne's soul. Why? Because she has managed to do the right thing in the worstest of times, and has, like Shirdi Sai Baba says, your mother has a huge store of merits. Whatever my desires are of catching the miscreants will be done solely through her. And it is a spiritual warfare. Nobody by free will does anything to anybody. The spiritual laws take care of it. All she does is she gives her exam of tolerating, which Those from the higher realms, that's their duty. On the back of it, the weapon is the spirit laws, so knowledge is useful of those laws of the ancient scriptures. That's enough to do them away. That's how 40% of the world population, just on that, gets scanned into Nark. And some of them Patal. Only on that ground, nothing else. All you need to do is do everything with a pure intention, do righteous actions, follow to as much as you can what's enjoined in those scriptures, tolerate, move out of the body when the time is right, whenever it is time for you to go back into the Atma. The rest gets done on its own. That's what it is. Now, I just want to explain to government, or then the ones who criminalize themselves, getting rid of very, very good government, as well as opposition, and some people in minority parties too. Nowhere in the world is government superseding monarchy. And it's not about monarchy here on earth. Here she's a sadhaka and ascetic on earth in this birth. Born to well-off parents, in a well-off setup, married to a well-off business person, my father, whose sister got married to Vittal Malia of United Spirits Limited in today's day and age. You stole from everybody because you are criminals. So nowhere in the world does government supersede the monarchy if monarchy were to be given its due, which it is in the spirit realm. She's not the only monarchy. There is a whole network of people who have done the right thing. They are in governments too. They are in law and order too. You messed with all of them. There's a huge community of commerce. You have killed industrialists, replicated them with criminals. They are waiting for you to, I don't know who they are waiting for, but the fact is the tables are definitely turning. And it is not going in your favor. That also you understand totally. You have 1 zillion clones. Every Atma in every clone will be different from each other. The whole universe has so many atom molecules. Every atom molecule wants it's the soul. It wants to get into some form. If there are a zillion forms looking the same, different, Atmas go to every same looking zillion one look-alike. But when they get out of the body, they're going to different places. You must understand about Mahishasura. Very important. So, what is being said over here is the story of Mahishasura. The demon is the giant. He turns into a buffalo to attack the goddess. And the goddess kills the buffalo. When the goddess kills the buffalo form of the demon, which is shown over here, out comes the demon's real form. He was shape-shifting as the demon with the form of the demon. The demon goes and shapeshifts, clones himself to become a buffalo. So he's a buffalo who gets into a fight with goddess Durga. However, in the fight, when she does slay the buffalo, out comes the demon. Upon him being slayed, looking to the human eye as a buffalo. So this is the reason why you are being told 100 times. Mata's vehicle or Durga Devi's vehicle is the lion. She rides the lion. She's goddess Shakti. The buffalo is who Mahishasur last was shape-shifting as. He could change form at will. So the last that he does is shapeshift for the buffalo. However, when he is murdered as a buffalo, Durga Devi righteously kills him. Upon killing the buffalo, the Atma soul that comes out is Mahishasur, the demon's Atma. So all I'm telling you is that your cloning effort is a useless one. Atma is Atma is Atma. There are three forms. One is the physical form that we see. Then there is one form which comes out of the body. There's a third form once you settle down in the realm that you have earned. You journey back. So initially we asked you about the FBI, Feds, CIA, for whom all the offerings had to be done in 3 places. Now he's been indicating to remove it. So today I asked, because I was getting an indication. So this is why today I asked about the Feds and the CIA and the FBI, those whose stealth mode were murdered, replicated by criminals. What has happened in India is happening in America, I'm telling you 100 times. 10 times for one dead Vladimir Putin. It is a criminal network. What might talk to you people who are calling yourselves ER, don't be so stupid. Because the ER's role is a very serious one. It is not such an ugly deed where you keep cloning people and thinking you're going to just be doing Advait shit. No, that's not it. You are not a bloody fucking, you're not the authority on it. The one who coined it knows what Advaitism is. If you don't have the ability to earn it straight, don't go grabbing and stealing stuff that is supposed to be understood in the right manner, not to be twisted because you're a piece of shit, and to use it for stealing and grabbing realms you don't earn. All that can be told to you is what you are at an atmic level will 100% show itself when you leave the body, maybe even earlier than that, because if the gods get angry in the afterlife, they are going to create by disaster of natural kind. Such things over here, you will be forced out of your body. The minute you are forced out of your body, who you truly are in an atmic form will show itself. When you go to the realm earned by you, you're not going to like it. So it's just letting you know for your own good that you're going nowhere. It's a failed effort. Other than damaging your own journey, it is not doing anything. You are earning very bad karma. That's all I'm telling you. It's one of the most unrighteous deeds. The most foolish kind of people can put their hands and fingers into. That's all I'm telling you. Okay? That example I gave you, if you understand it, you understand it. You don't understand it well, then it is taken that you meant for whatever you meant for. More than that, nobody can do. Okay, so this is Akhil Gupta. The real Akhil Gupta. I want to know if he is in his human body today. Okay, he's a lot like his mother and father. So let's just ask. Okay, I want to know about Akhil Gupta. This photo that I showed you over here. This boy. Is the real Akhil Gupta? Is he in his human body today? Is he on earth today in a human form? Is he the boy who was murdered in 1995? It is his mother, Kaushalya.ADVANI, shown in a black and white photo. Earlier on was murdered in 1993. Since then, rats have entered into their identity and then had a field day on the back of it. So this boy, who is the real Akhil Gupta, he's been murdered in 1995. Upon leaving his human body, has he gone to the higher realms? Will he be going to the higher realms in some time to come? Is he in Atala Vitala? Is he in Mahartala? Sutala? Rasatal? Rasatala? Is he at Rasatala as of now? Okay, we go with our other cousin, who is Nikhil Advani. This is Nikhil Advani. Is he Nikhil, N-I-C-K, N-I-X-I or Nickel? Nixie, Nikhil are clones for the real Nikhil Advani. Is this the real Mr. Nikhil Advani, this boy? Okay, let me show you his photo properly. This is the real Nikhil Advani, this boy. He is not Nick, he is not Nixie, he is not Nickel, N-I-C-K-E-L. This is Nikhil-Advani. He is the son of Ramesh Advani, who's over here. And the real Suchitra Mirchandani Advani, who we showed you in this photo. This lady over here. That's his real Nana and his real Nani. What has happened with him? He's the one who was paralyzed, who one version of Nikhil was giving bad words to, or he was paralyzed halfway, living in his daughter's house, but she was already dead by that time. So that's his son-in-law, that's Ramesh Advani, this one. This is a family, that's the wife, that's the husband, my father's brother, that's his in-laws and her parents. This is Parsaram Mirchandani, Nirmala Mirchandani. That's their grandson, the only son, called Nikhil Advani. What happened to this boy? What happened to him, and how did Nixie Nikhil come in? Between Nixie Nikhil, one is the beast. I need to understand about this photo of his. I need to understand about this photo of his. Is this the real Nikhil Advani? This one. Is this the real Nikhil Advani? They're asking about this photo. So, is this the real Nikhil Advani, Varsha? This boy and this boy are our first cousins. This boy is Akhil Gupta. This one is Nikhil Advani. He's our first cousin. This boy is in his human body today. Is Nikhil Advani in his human body today? Is this boy in his human body still today? Is he in his physical form today? I'm trying to understand. Is he in the physical form today? Do you want to close the session over here? Have you to go somewhere? You want me to do this tomorrow? Is this a long topic when it comes to Nikhil Advani's identity? Okay, I can feel her stalling because I think they need to go. Are you going to Chile as of now? Are you going to be here in the evening? But you need to go there for some time? Okay, I'm going to close the session. Okay, I'm closing the session. I'll be back tomorrow. But I'll be off camera and touch with you a little later in the evening. Okay, thank you very much for all your advice. You want to stop the session over here? You say Nick, Nixie, Nikhil and Nikhil Advani is a long topic. You're going to Chile as of now to be with Mama. You're not going to be returning over here again. So, but now you need to be over there. So you want me to stop this topic? Okay. So I'm going to close this topic over here and you will be checking on Nikhil Advani also on the entire thing. Okay. So I'm going to close this topic over here and come back to this tomorrow. Okay. I'll be with you informally, off camera. Okay. Okay, I'm going to be closing this session over here. It is now 15:59 in the evening. So nearly 4 in the afternoon. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to close this over here 25th of August 2025. Monday. Okay.